I think it's really important to understand what expertise they have on staff. I think that's a really big one when you're looking for an IT company. Also, making sure their number of staff kind of fits your organization, and that they can kind of help. If you're scaling upwards, they can also scale with you. That type of thing. I'd also ask them for references. We actually send out references on the first appointment, and you can call those references and talk to them and see if that's a good fit for your business. A lot of times customers are happy to do that. They love being able to give back, and that's kind of that partnership that we try to have with our clients. What is your response time? So I think that is a really important one, response time, and asking that is, hey, this is one thing that we really have to do well here at my business. How quickly, if this goes down, how quickly can you get to it? And how quickly can you help me out with it? Maybe that doesn't have to be on everything, but that's something that we definitely need to take a look at. And then hours of support. We see a lot of organizations that might have a West Coast presence, an East Coast presence, as well as here in the Midwest, and being able to support your hours or support the majority of your days on critical items and that kind of thing. If not, what's the escalation process for getting someone after hours and that type of thing. Of course, price is going to be involved, as a factor that you want to get up front. And then another thing that I like to ask managed service providers is, what's your onboarding process? So if I hire someone, what does that look like? What do I have to give you? What's your offboarding process? Now, if I'm bringing employees on, or if I'm offboarding employees, how does that work? Do you have a process for that? And that's something that we really, that MDL is really dialed in on, and we like to make that seamless, because we know when new associates are coming on or new employees are coming on, that we want them to have the best experience as well. Also, the process of, what does the process of onboarding my company look like? When you take over the IT, what's that transition look like from my current provider or what I'm doing now? How do you take that over and make sure my business continues to run as expected? Another thing to ask a managed service provider or managed IT provider is maybe what industries they serve. I know that there are some MSPs out there that only focus on dental or medical, those types of things, but being able to looking for a managed service provider maybe that services your industry or services multiple industries, that type of thing is probably a good question to ask to dial that in.